Hey, Ann, welcome in. Absolute last minute decision to do this. Won't take very long, I don't think. We'll wait a little bit for some more people to come in. Big box came in today. I didn't know it was coming, so it was a wonderful surprise. Hey, Lenore, thank you. I'm happy to see you too. Had to take my little kitty today to the vet, and he was so good. He peed all over everything. He was so nervous. When I took him out of the cage, he peed all over the top of the table. And the vet was so nice. The vet just went, "Oh dear." It was all wet. Oh my God. He was something else. And then he got poked and prodded and got a vaccine, shots. I took him in because of fleas. So then they gave him some flea medicine. And after they did all of that, that cat went up to the vet and just started rubbing on the vet's hand as if he was saying, "Oh, gee, thanks so much. These fleas are such a nuisance to me and to Wendy. So thank you so very much." So I hope it works because he's just been miserable and so have I. This flea season's been really, really bad. So we shall see how it works out. He's gone right now because I had to keep him in the house this morning or else he doesn't understand appointments and coming home on time. So I couldn't let him out. He was disappointed about that. But he's gone now and it's dark here. So at least he's having fun and he got his flea shot. So we're all set, ready to go. Am I? I am. Okay. So this is last minute live, so I'm not really going to wait around for a lot of people to show up because they can all watch this later. It was, I mean, I just put this notice out like an hour ago, maybe. So what this is jewelry right out of the pawn shop in Arizona. And when I lived out in New Mexico and Arizona, I made a lot of contacts and I still stay in touch with them. And one trading post that I like to deal with a lot, I asked them, I said, "What have you got coming out of pawn?" And they said, "Well, the end of August, this is what we've got." So I just said, "Okay, this is what I want." And I checked off a list and there it was. So I have got several big bags. And this isn't all, but I thought just for a quick little unboxing, this would be fun to do. Now, I haven't even seen these in real time myself. I just saw some photos of them and that was it. So I think what we will do is, that's one package, two, three, four, five. So there's five in this one, and then we'll go through this one. And if we got time, we'll go through some of those other ones. Oops. Oh no, I got some. This tape is always difficult. Okay, so let's see what we have got here. Obviously, it looks like turquoise beads. Now, this is all, I just do the old pawn, the vintage pawn. So none of this is going to be new. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's always interesting, since I don't get to buy these live anymore, I'm sitting over here in Virginia, how true to form they are through photographs. But Richard said they were really nice. He knows what I like. And yes, indeed, I am going to be happy with this. Now, this looks like it is, it's old, it's tied together. It's 2 strands. 2 strands of shell hishi. Really nice turquoise. This does not look like it is stabilized. It's definitely looks like it's older. Let's see if you can get an idea here of what's going on. Oh, hi guys. I haven't been nice and looked over there. So I see Tammy's here, Chuck's here, Sandra's here, Jean is here, and Tammy's here, and Deborah's here. Yay! I did not expect this at all because I just got this package. So for those of you coming in, these are all out of pawn from a trading post in Gallup that I've been dealing with for years. And I called them and said, what's coming up? And they said, the end of August, this is what we can let go of. So this is the first piece coming out. It is probably 30 to 32 inches long. Oh yeah, this tag says 30 inches long, vintage chunky turquoise and Hishi double strand, 30 inches long. So I haven't even come up with any prices for anything since I'm just undoing this. But I'm going to have my next live will be this coming Sunday at 8 o'clock again. And these items will be coming up and I'll have everything priced by then. If you see anything tonight in the unboxing that you're just absolutely crazy about, you can email me and ask. Maybe by tomorrow I'll have some prices. So there goes number one. Let's see what's in here. All kinds of little packages here with all that nasty tape. Or at least it gets here quickly. What y'all been doing lately here? I have been having so much fun at the bench, just doing my own things. Every once in a while, I need to do that. I need to just get into a creative mode, and that's it. Oh, aren't these beautiful? Woo. Okay, so we all know about these watch tips. This one has lost its tip like this. And, nobody wears these anymore. Everybody's got their Apple Watches or their phones. And oh man, I love this one. It's just a shame, because this is beautiful, heavy silver, usually old turquoise. It's like, what the heck do you do with these? Well, I've seen a number of things of what people will do with these old watch tips, but some of these, I think these would just make fabulous pendants. So maybe strung on turquoise or on a chain. This is not signed. This is a Harrison. That's his mark. I don't know if you can see right there. His name is Harrison. Again, see, like this one, that's broken off, but this way could make a really gorgeous pendant. So that's why I got these. I thought these are they're too pretty to have people dumping them, and scrapping them because nobody's buying them. So Wendy's going to find a new way to use these. I can't wait. All right. Yes, Gina, I have seen those in when I lived in Taos. Geez, back in the late 90s, I would go into one of the museums or the gift shop, and they absolutely had magnificent necklaces that were all these watch tips. Beautiful, super expensive, I understand. I probably won't do that. I'll probably work more with maybe just some single pendants to keep the price down. Or maybe I'll come up with another idea. Who knows? You know, creativity flows. Can't stop it. Oh, I know what these are. Woo-hoo. Okay. Two vintage petrified wood bracelets. Oh, yummy. Well, I think I can cut this tag off now. A little bit easier to work with. Nice. Again, it's that period around Fred Harvey, but sometimes I think like this one here could be very much pre-Harvey, so that might be more like 20s. Beautiful bracelets. Hey, Lisa. So again, I'm not going to give you prices. We're just going to do unboxing. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a good fit. These are beautiful petrified wood. Really, look at it's like a dendritic agate. Same with this one. And these two little arrows on the side. Oh, one side says Jean and the other side says Dan. How sweet. Jean and Dan. It's pretty faint, so it could come off. I could probably sand that out if that, you can't really hardly see it. There's Jean. There's Dan. I could probably get them out if that was not to somebody's liking. All right, no prices yet because I don't know what they're going to be. Two months was a long time to wait. I was like a little kid when I opened the door and saw this package. Oh yeah, this is a Wendy thing. Oh boy. And I don't need to talk too much about these because you'll probably just say I'm so tired of listening to Wendy and her whirling logs. These are beautiful. These two are going to be quite expensive because they are a little bit thicker. There's another one. So there's nothing wrong with these either. I was going to ask if you got any logs. Yep, Gina, here they are. This one's a little bit unusual. Huh. I don't think this is Fred Harvey at all. I think this is an individual because see, look how it's made. It's not really stamping. It's that open two prong. That is old turquoise in there. So I got a feeling this is pre-Harvey. This could very easily be a 1900s deal. Oh, I might as well just put them on. Oh my, there we go. Let's start the stacking. 3 antique rolling log themed bracelets. That's what they're calling them. All right. Oh, this one's really heavy, so it's probably beads. I do have another box still coming. This was all out upon the end of August. And then he said he had another lot coming out the following week. So, what have we got here? White shell hishi. sterling silver beads up at the top. That's a really old fish hook. Probably 32 inches. Let's see, they'll have it on here. 32 inches long. Nice graduated. Okay. And then we've got another one. Oh, it just keeps getting nicer and nicer. I buy a lot of these. Why does Wendy buy all of these? I will tell you why. Because the majority of these antique vintage are made out of unstabilized turquoise. They're natural. Is natural turquoise getting hard to find? Absolutely. So I buy these. Sometimes I may need them to repair somebody. Maybe they want to lengthen it and they need something similar or close to it. Or I just sit on these because they're probably natural. Nice melon shell. Definitely. How do you know if they're really hand cut rather than machine cut? Machine cut's going to give you exactly the same diameter. Boom, 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 boom. These are they're all different sizes. Can you see? Here we go. Every single one is a little different size. So these are all being cut by hand. Can you imagine? What kind of a job is that? That is a hard one. So I always look at that. I look to see is the new Hishi machine cut, or is it an older, maybe from the Kiwa Pueblo where they like to do this. And then it's going to be all different sizes. Oops. I need to keep that over there. All right, let's get into this bag. I've got some other bracelets and rings that are going to be coming. Everything is vintage. Oh my Lord. I'm going to have a really hard time trying to sell anything. Oh boy. Okay. This is old. This is more of a drawn ingot style. Sorry, I'm not looking over in the chat. I'm too excited to see all of this myself. See how thick this is? And there's like a ridge here, and that usually happens when it's drawn an ingot. No hallmarks, just a little old pawn tag on there. Sterling. Nice stone. This is all very worn, and this is very worn. So definitely an older piece again, pre-30s. Nice green turquoise. Let's see. Yeah, this is a 7. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, pretty. Definitely Fred Harvey period here. You see all the stamping again, arrows, corn. Who is that? Looks like a little, feathers, 3 little feathers. Beautiful turquoise. It's got a gorgeous polish, not a crack, that's a vein. Hi, Lisa. Hi, E. Wilson, Catherine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm probably not like all of these that come in with all that beautiful patina. I'm not going to polish any of them unless at the sale. So the sale will be this coming Sunday at 8 o'clock. Unless you tell me, please polish. And if I do polish it, I don't polish it bright. I just go and hit some of the surface area to give it a little bit more dimension. But these, they've just got such a lovely patina. I'm not going to do anything unless I am told to. So, two beautiful bracelets over there. Cute little Harvey pin. Oh, that's a beauty. This is a very old Zuni. That's a beauty. This is larger. This must be like maybe a 7. It looks overwhelmed by my big ring, but that's a pretty one. It's a good stash, all right. I don't keep my money in the bank. I buy silver and gold and I move it. I move it. Oh, they gave me a little gift because I didn't buy any earrings, but it looks like they threw these in here. Oh, those are cute. So I'll put these in the sale on Sunday. I got some good giveaways for Sunday. Somebody's angry outside. Very cute. All righty. Somebody else is having a sale on Sunday. Sales on Sunday. My sale's on Sunday at 8. I don't know if there's anybody else having one. Oh boy. Yep. Jackpot. Jackpot. This is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I would say Kingman turquoise nuggets all the way. Some beautiful black matrix, the typical Kingman blue. I can see looking in here, it looks more green blue. It's not. This is blue blue. Nice Hishi. Probably 30 inches. They're usually pretty standard. Right now, it's on a waxed cloth. It looks like it's strung pretty good. Probably don't have to do anything to this one. That's pretty standard with a lot of the native people. They don't really need clasps. They'll just tie things together. Ooh, I am very, very happy. These turquoise beads. Okay, now you're all going to say that this is ugly as you know what, but Wendy loves old and ugly. And this is very old. This is not even antique. This is like older than antique. It's probably more like prehistoric. Look at the odd shapes of the shell, all cut by hand. Very green turquoise. And then there's also some green turquoise cut as Hishis. And the reason why I wanted this is he was pretty sure, and now that I'm here, I'm pretty sure too, that a lot of these are hand drilled. The shell especially looks like it was the old pump drill because I'm not going to be able to show you to here, but this, come on, let's see if we can do it. this hole right here is different on both sides. So one side is where they start the pumping, and the other side is where they break through. So usually you can see the difference where they started the pump, which is this side. And see how big those holes are? That is all old pump drills, and they're still doing it. Lovely green turquoise. So this is, for me, this is like more of a collector's piece, just historically. I just love this kind of stuff. It's just so cool. Old class, strung on sinew. I wouldn't change this at all. I would leave this just the way it is, just for historical reasons. Whew, my basket's getting full. Okay, so I only got a few more pieces because it's just an unboxing. And then the other box should show up, he said on Thursday. So I should have everything weighed and priced and marked by Sunday. So bring your money, guys, if you're into it. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. See, on, out, 8:30. Oh, nice. Oh, you're going to love these. Let's start with this. Is gorgeous. This is not a cheap bracelet. This is not a bump out. It's actually domed, just like a bead would be, and they soldered all of these on. Got cactus, snake, definitely made for Fred Harvey era. Just stamped sterling, nothing else. This one's nice. It's a little bit heavier than a lot of them. I'm not going to take anything off when I go to bed. I'm going to wear them all. I have to get longer arms. This is a cutie. This is very petite. Lots of stamping again. That also is button style and soldered or applied. You can see on the back. So not a bump out. And then this one, very typical Fred Harvey with the 3 stones. Nice blue-green. Got the Thunderbird, the Venus star, tracks. That is the 4-directional symbol and the arrow. Very cool. Those will be there. And oh, I think this is the one that this is pawn, but it's not old. Yeah, these are newer pieces, but still very nice. So I can get them apart. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just little ones. He, she. All he, she turquoise. 3 little, I don't know, 2 little spiny shell here. So we'll have a few little pieces that are not expensive. There's another one with a little shell at the bottom. all he, she style again. Well, this is interesting. That's somebody's, I'm not too sure I like that, but they took the, usually these are tapered so that the bigger ones are down at the bottom and they taper up. But this stringer decided to put the thicker ones in the middle and the taper down at the bottom. This is very nice shell. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. So that will also show up. So we got some that won't be too expensive and others that will be. So that's it for this box. And I've never been on in such a short period, but boom, there we go. So all of this will show up Sunday, 8 o'clock, along with other things. And then the other box will also show up tomorrow, I hope. So really short. Thank you all very much for showing up. And I promise I won't keep them all. Oops, wrong arm. I won't keep them all. I'll definitely get these priced and put out for everybody. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for being here. Where is Honey? Okay, so Honey had a difficult day because I had to take Honey to the vet today. And I had to keep him in this morning because if I let him out, he's gone for the day. So he was not happy about that. Got him in his little box, took him to the vet. He was so upset. And then we take him out, we put him on the table. The very first thing he did was pee. He peed huge amounts of pee all over the table, as if he was saying, this is what I think of you guys. So he went through his exam and he was poked and prodded and thermometer, shots, the whole work. So after it was all done, that little guy actually went up to the vet and did this number, purring and doing all the stuff to the vet. And the vet's just looking at me, he goes, what? And I said, I don't understand this cat, but it was like he said, thank you for helping me out. And I took him because of all the fleas. He's just, because he's outside all the time. And none of the flea medication that I can buy has been working. So the vet said this was prescription flea stuff. It's very strong. So he said I should see some kind of effect tomorrow. So I do hope that my little guy will be much happier and I will be much happier that we get these fleas under control. So right now, where's Honey? He's pissed at me. He is outside. Who knows when he will return? But he is fine, and I hope he comes back happy. So that's the saga. I'm going to give him his own YouTube channel. I promise. Okay. Good night, everybody. See you Sunday, 8 o'clock. And I'll put up a notification again and maybe some of the pieces also. I'll get them photographed by then. All right. Bye. Thanks you very much for all coming in. Sayonara.